Unleashing your passion, the radical power of authenticity in a world of conformity. Welcome to the Black CEO Podcast, where we dive deep into the minds of visionaries who are reshaping our world. Today, we're in for an extraordinary journey as we explore the groundbreaking insights from my recent interview with the remarkable Dr. Tonyakristin Henderson, a force of nature in her own right. Dr. Henderson is not just a visionary leader and policymaker, but a true champion for change whose impact reverberates far beyond our community. Her wisdom and experiences offer a masterclass in authentic leadership and the transformative power of embracing one's true passion. Dr. Henderson's accolades are impressive: a two-time local business person of the year, a political leader, a Red Cross supervisor, and the driving force behind an upcoming nonprofit organization. But what truly sets her apart is her unwavering commitment to standing in her passion, no matter the obstacles. Her journey from local business owner to global leader is a testament to the extraordinary possibilities that unfold when we dare to be authentically ourselves. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt that nagging sensation, that persistent whisper in the back of your mind, urging you to pursue something greater, something that society might deem impractical or even impossible? What if I told you that this very whisper, this seemingly inconvenient truth about yourself, could be the key to unlocking not just your own potential, but to creating ripples of change that could transform the world around you? Imagine for a moment standing at the edge of a precipice. Behind you lies the comfort of the known, the safety of the familiar. Before you stretches an expanse of uncertainty filled with both promise and peril. This, my friends, is where true growth begins. It's where Dr. Henderson found herself time and time again. And it's where she chose to leap, not despite the fear, but because of it. Stand in your passion, no matter what society says, Dr. Henderson emphasized during our conversation, because when you do, everything else will come into view within your business. These words aren't just motivational fluff. They're a battle cry for anyone who's ever felt the pull of a dream they were too afraid to pursue. But let's be real for a moment. Standing in your passion isn't always a walk in the park. It's more like a trek through a dense jungle where every step forward feels like a fight against the very fabric of your comfort zone. Dr. Henderson's path to becoming a global leader, NAACP member, and the driving force behind an upcoming nonprofit organization wasn't paved with roses and sunshine. It was forged through challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt that would have made many others turn back. Yet, here's where the magic happens. It's in those moments of doubt, those dark nights of the soul, that we find our true strength. Dr. Henderson discovered that hope and faith are not just feel-good concepts. They're the fuel that powers our journey through the unknown. When you have hope and faith in place, she shared, the rest of your business view will become a reality. It's a powerful statement, one that challenges us to look beyond the immediate obstacles and see the bigger picture of what we're trying to achieve. But how do we cultivate this hope and faith in a world that often seems designed to crush our dreams? Dr. Henderson's approach is both simple and profound, by taking action, no matter how small, in the direction of our passions. Think about it. Every great achievement in history started with a single step. The civil rights movement didn't begin with millions marching. It started with individuals who refused to accept the status quo. Dr. Henderson's own journey from local business person to global leader began with small acts of courage, each building upon the last. This brings us to a crucial point: the power of persistence in the face of rejection. In our society, rejection is often seen as a sign of failure, a reason to give up and retreat to safer ground. But what if we could reframe rejection as a stepping stone to success? Dr. Henderson's experiences teach us that rejection is not the end of the road. It's a detour that often leads to even greater opportunities. Each no she encountered in her journey was not a closed door, but an invitation to find a window, to think creatively, and to push beyond her perceived limitations. Consider this. Every time you face rejection, you're actually being handed a gift. It's the gift of resilience, of learning, of growth. It's an opportunity to refine your approach, to strengthen your resolve, and to prove to yourself just how much you're capable of achieving. But here's the kicker. This mindset shift doesn't happen overnight. It's a muscle that needs to be exercised regularly. Dr. Henderson didn't become a policymaker and grant reviewer by shying away from challenges. She embraced them, learned from them, and used them as fuel to propel her forward. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's all well and good, but you don't understand my situation. My obstacles are different. And you're right, everyone's journey is unique. But the principles that Dr. Henderson embodies are universal. Whether you're starting a new business, fighting for social justice, or simply trying to make a positive change in your community, the core truths remain the same. Stand in your passion. Embrace rejection as a teacher. Let hope and faith guide you through the uncertainty. But let's get practical for a moment. How can we apply these lessons in our daily lives? Dr. Henderson suggests starting with small, consistent actions aligned with your passion. Maybe it's dedicating an hour each day to work on that business plan you've been putting off. Perhaps it's reaching out to one new potential partner or supporter each week for your nonprofit idea. The key is to build momentum. Each small victory, each step forward reinforces your belief in yourself and your vision. It's like compound interest for your dreams. Small, consistent investments over time lead to exponential growth. And here's a powerful insight from Dr. Henderson's experience. As you stand firmly in your passion, you'll find that opportunities start to align in ways you never expected. It's as if the universe conspires to support those who dare to pursue their true calling with unwavering commitment. This doesn't mean the path becomes easy, far from it, but it does become clearer. The noise of doubt and societal expectations fades into the background, replaced by a sense of purpose and direction that guides your decisions and actions. Now, let's talk about the ripple effect of standing in your passion. When you commit to your vision, you're not just changing your own life, you're inspiring others to do the same. Dr. Henderson's work as a policymaker and grant reviewer has opened doors for countless others, creating a cascade of positive change that extends far beyond her immediate sphere of influence. This is the true power of embracing your passion. It has the potential to transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you and even future generations. It's about creating a legacy that outlasts any individual achievement or accolade. But here's the catch. This transformative journey begins with a choice to believe in yourself even when others doubt, a choice to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear, a choice to stand firm in your passion, come what may. Let me share with you a story that illustrates the power of this choice. Dr. Henderson once faced a pivotal moment in her career where she had to decide between taking a safe, well-paying job or pursuing her passion for community development. The safe job offered financial security and societal approval. Her passion project was risky, with no guarantee of success. Many advised her to take the safe route. You can always pursue your passion as a hobby, they said. But Dr. Henderson knew in her heart that her passion wasn't just a hobby, it was her calling. Against all advice, she chose to follow her heart. The initial months were tough. There were moments of doubt, financial struggles, and countless rejections. But with each setback, Dr. Henderson's resolve grew stronger. She refused to give up on her vision of creating meaningful change in her community. Slowly but surely, things began to shift. Her unwavering commitment caught the attention of like-minded individuals and organizations. Doors that were once closed began to open. What started as a small community project grew into a movement that touched thousands of lives. Today, Dr. Henderson's decision to stand in her passion has resulted in policy changes that have improved the lives of countless individuals. Her work has inspired a new generation of leaders who are not afraid to challenge the status quo and pursue their dreams. This story isn't unique to Dr. Henderson. History is filled with examples of individuals who dared to stand in their passion and change the world as a result. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't settle for the status quo. He stood firmly in his passion for equality and justice. Malala Yousafzai didn't let threats silence her passion for education. Elon Musk didn't abandon his passion for sustainable energy and space exploration despite numerous setbacks and criticism. These individuals understood a fundamental truth, that our passions are not random. They are clues to where our greatest potential lies. They are the universe's way of guiding us towards our unique contribution to the world. But here's a truth that's often overlooked. Standing in your passion isn't just about achieving personal success or fulfillment. It's about recognizing that your unique gifts, your unique perspective, your unique passion is needed in this world. By hiding your light, by conforming to societal expectations, you're not just doing a disservice to yourself. You're depriving the world of the unique contribution only you can make. Think about it. Every major breakthrough, every paradigm shift, every positive change in human history has come from individuals who dared to think differently, who dared to challenge the status quo, who dared to stand firmly in their passion. So I ask you, what would our world look like if more of us had the courage to stand in our passion? What problems could we solve? What innovations could we create? What positive changes could we bring about? Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I'm just one person. How much of a difference can I really make? Let me tell you, that's exactly the kind of thinking that keeps us playing small. That's the kind of thinking that keeps us trapped in jobs we hate, in lives that don't fulfill us, in a world that desperately needs the unique gifts we're too afraid to share. Every movement, every revolution, every positive change started with one person who dared to stand in their passion, one person who refused to conform, one person who believed that their unique perspective, their unique passion could make a difference. Dr. Henderson's journey teaches us that standing in your passion isn't just about personal fulfillment, it's about creating ripples of change that can transform entire communities, entire industries, entire paradigms. So, as we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a challenge that might make you uncomfortable, that might push you out of your comfort zone, but a challenge that has the potential to change not just your life, but the lives of those around you and potentially the world. Here's the challenge. For the next 30 days, I want you to take one small action every day that aligns with your passion. It doesn't have to be big. It could be as simple as spending 15 minutes researching your area of interest, or reaching out to someone who's doing what you dream of doing, or writing down your ideas for how you could turn your passion into reality. The key is consistency. Small actions taken consistently have the power to create massive change over time. It's like the story of the bamboo tree. For the first 5 years after planting, you see no visible signs of growth. But if you keep watering and nurturing it, in the fifth year, the bamboo tree suddenly shoots up 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Your passion, your dreams, your unique contribution to the world is like that bamboo tree. It might not show immediate results, but every small action you take is nurturing its roots, preparing it for exponential growth. And here's the most exciting part. As you start taking these small actions, as you start standing more firmly in your passion, you'll begin to notice changes. Opportunities will start to appear. Like-minded individuals will be drawn to you. Doors that were once closed will begin to open. But even more importantly, you'll start to change. You'll become more confident, more alive, more authentically you. And in doing so, you'll inspire others to do the same. Imagine a world where more people had the courage to stand in their passion. A world where people weren't afraid to challenge the status quo, to think differently, to pursue their unique calling. What kind of world could we create? So I challenge you, no, I dare you to stand in your passion, to let it guide your decisions, fuel your persistence, and light the way through uncertainty. Because when you do, you'll find that everything else, success, impact, fulfillment, will indeed come into view. The question now is not whether you have what it takes. The question is, are you ready to take that first step? Are you prepared to stand in your passion no matter what society says and see where it leads you? Remember, your passion is not just a personal indulgence, it's your responsibility. It's your unique contribution to making the world a better place. By standing firm in that passion, by embracing the challenges and rejections as opportunities for growth, you're not just pursuing success, you're answering a calling. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. It's time to answer the call. It's time to stand in your passion and let your light shine. Because when you do, you don't just change your life, you change the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and empowerment. Remember, your passion is your power. Use it wisely, use it boldly, and watch as it transforms not just your life, but the world around you. The time for playing small is over. The world needs your passion, your unique perspective, your courage to stand for what you believe in. So go forth, stand in your passion, and let's create a world where authenticity, triumphs over conformity, where courage overcomes fear, and where each of us has the audacity to believe that our passion can indeed change the world. The stage is set. The world is waiting. Your passion is calling. Will you answer?